Hey, nice to be back today and talking more about what Jesus has told us about worry. It's amazing to me that Jesus in this section today that we'll talk about, he begins to talk about the birds and how they don't store up food and how they can't work for the food, yet their needs are always provided for them. Jesus is telling his disciples not to worry because about food and clothing, because those are things that he will surely provide for. And it's interesting that he says this because Jesus has done this. We know that Jesus is both fully man and fully God. But as he was on the throne in Exodus, with Moses, Jesus provided for the needs of the Israelites while they were in the wilderness. He provided manna for them, which means from nothing. God literally provided for the needs of the Israelites from nothing. To get something from nothing, only God can do that. And so here he is again, coming full circle here on earth, saying, don't worry, I've got you. Don't sweat the small stuff. Again, the problem is worry, and the promise is his kingdom. And in his kingdom, where all of our needs are always covered for. I want to read the text a little bit. And this weekend, when I read it, I read from the Passion Version, because I just love how the Passion Version reads. He says, never worry about any of your needs, such as food or clothing, for your life is infinitely more than just food or the clothing you wear. Take the carefree birds as your example. Do you ever see them worry? They don't grow their food or put it in storehouses for later. Yet God takes care of every single one of them, feeding each of them from his love and goodness. Isn't your life more precious to God than a bird? Ends it by saying this: be carefree in the care of God. Here's the key takeaway in this. God cares for you, and he's caring for you out of his goodness and his love. I know that you could be worried about the direction your life is heading, worried about potentially losing a job, worried about contracting the coronavirus, or worried about racial tensions and social injustice, or worried about political agendas, or worried about the relationship you're in, if you're loved or if you're valuable or you're worthy. Here's what Jesus has to say about that. He says that he loves you, and that there's nothing on this world that is more valuable than you. So much so that he died for you. But he didn't end it there. He didn't just die for you. He rose from the grave for you 3 days later, so that you may live in him. Don't worry. He's got you. He's got you in the palm of his hands, and nothing nor no one could ever pull you from the grip of God. Today I pray that you break the chains of worry, and that you be reminded that because God overcame the grave, he can overcome your worry. Whatever it is that you're worried about, trust that God is in control and he's got your back. He's working things for your good. That's his promise. I love you. Have a wonderful day.